Hello everyone at Empress Moon Tarot. Welcome to the daily for December the 6th. Just to let you guys know, I do not work on the weekends, so if you're looking for messages from me on a Saturday or Sunday, they will not come out. All right, unless I pre-recorded them. Let's see what we have. For the collective, please. I call upon my spirit guide Fred, direct me and guide me. I call upon Metatron, grant me wisdom that cannot be seen in the cards. Archangel Michael, please guard and protect my energy, please. All right. Let's see what we've got. I hope everybody is doing absolutely magnificent. I will be making some changes to the website this week and some adjustments to pricing for just some things in pricing for as a result of the current economy. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh, wow, okay. So we have what appears to be either a family dynamic with this 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands, a family dynamic that has been going through some very difficult times, some bickering, some fighting, some sort of personal conflict. I do see that's going to be resolved. So it's either a family situation or a romantic relationship that has gone through some sense of deep conflict. Could have been some bitter fighting. May have been talking to friends and family to try to get advice. It looks like the two of you may have taken a little bit of a break from each other and somebody was trying to be strong and walk away. So the two of you could possibly not be together in the present moment. However, it looks like that is going to be changing. So when we see the 5 of Wands could very simply be an internal conflict, something that's you just can't seem to get past it. It's something that's bothering you. You're not able to let it go. I don't see the Devil here, so I don't really see that kind of rumination. We do have the Hermit, which could indicate somewhat of, an internal energy. But the primary focus seems to be on some sort of conflict with other people. Now, this could be fighting against other people for a job, because we definitely have the 8 of Coins. I don't see a new job offer per se though. So I feel like this is more of an interpersonal relationship struggle. With the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Swords, we see two people who are very much not on the same page. One person had some strong walls up, wouldn't let somebody in, and the other person just chose to be silent, turn their back on their loved one, and use silence and ghosting as a bludgeoning tool of sorts. Now, we see that either you or the person that you're dealing with has been in really, really deep thought about this. Now, I do believe you're dealing with somebody who, I hate to use this word, however, you could be dealing with somebody narcissistic here. Because we definitely see the Magician with the 7 of Swords could indicate kind of a manipulative energy. So if there's somebody in your family who's manipulative, or if you're dealing with a friend who's manipulative, or, somebody who's treated you wrongly, you could be thinking about that. I do see that if this is, however, like a romantic relationship that's being resolved, there's a whole heck of a lot of love here between the two of you. And so we see that, with this love here between the two of you and this feeling that without the other person, you're kind of missing a part of who you are, right? It's almost like your soul wants to dance, but it can't fully dance and can't really experience life because your person is missing. So while your person is missing, you're feeling this void. And we see a lot of loneliness, a lot of deep thought, perhaps some regrets for something in the past. I can't help but focus on the missing pentacle here. It's almost like this person's trying to hold on to the good times that the two of you had, or the good conversations the two of you had. But there's a strong focus on trying to work on manifesting this person back into your life, or bringing this person back into your life through some sort of energetic manifestation, or some sort of, deep love and conviction that everything is going to be fine. But somebody is definitely feeling the void of either a romantic partner, a family member, something of that nature. Now, with this particular Page of Swords, it's kind of, in a roundabout way, although those are not owls on there, it's sort of reminding me of a scene from Harry Potter, because I recently watched the Harry Potter series a few weeks back, and it's reminding me of that, because it's like these words are kind of coming off of the page almost magically in this particular card. And so it kind of reminds me of how the Dudley family was taking the Hogwarts letter away from Harry. They didn't want him to have this letter. They kept, every time they'd take the letter, another owl would drop a new one. It sort of is, it's like the knowledge that you seek, the information that you need in order to take this leap of faith to resolve this conflict between the two of you, and to bring love back into this equation, and to put work into this equation to bring about that kind of happily ever after energy. The knowledge that you need, I feel like perhaps maybe somebody here, maybe the Seven of Swords magician person, is not even your person, but it might be somebody else in the equation here who's been, stealing the letters, so to speak. It's almost like whatever truth and knowledge needs to come to you, there's nothing that's going to stop it from getting to you. It will come. The light bulb moment will go off. The epiphany will be received. The wisdom that you need to take this leap of faith to resolve this conflict and have this happily ever after with this person, it will arrive. It will show forth. There is nothing that's going to get in its way. That's what I'm seeing. And that's not what this card is about. So let me just know, it's not what it's about, but that's what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm being shown by Spirit. And so there seems to be some sort of hindrance that's preventing you from having the knowledge or the understanding that you need about this new beginning, about this leap of faith. It's kind of almost like, let's say, an old friend is writing you letters, and your family thinks that they're not a good influence, so they steal the letters before you can see them, and you don't know that your friend's trying to reach you, and you think that everything's over. Or you're trying to go for that new job, but your boss has it in for you, so every time you get a reference, it's negative, but you can't understand why, because you were a good employee. It's like kind of like that sort of thing, like something is being stolen and hidden from you or from another person, is what I'm seeing. But once again, I really feel that you will see the light. It will come to light to you. Whatever this is that you need will come to you. This influence here cannot hinder it. This influence here cannot interrupt a message from the divine, right? Like this negative energy that's on this side of the board cannot be interfered with divine energy, which is showing so strongly in these, right? We see all this energetic movement here, right? And so all leading to happiness. Now we see the colors of the rainbow on here, which is the chakra system, indicating that everything is of balance. But for those of you that are gay and lesbians, you know that you guys are always accepted here. So if that equates to you, please put same-sex people in this card in your mind. It's perfectly okay to do that. Perfectly okay. So we see all of this energetic movement, all of this beautiful movement forward as soon as the information is magically before you. It's kind of like I was on the phone talking about signs and wonders earlier today, and it kind of reminds me of that. And it reminds me of, you know, the owls dropping the letters every time the letters were stolen or taken away that were addressed to Harry Potter, the boy under the stairs, or a boy in the cupboard, in the cupboard under the stairs. It's like the divine was like, okay, yeah, you can go ahead. You go ahead. You try to steal that message away. You try to interfere with that. Don't worry. We got this. Because when divine energy is at play, you can't stop it, right? When divine energy is at work, and there's things that are happening that are guiding you and directing you and that are showing you the truth of what should be, and not the truth of what some sort of manipulative energy here is trying to express, then nothing can get in the way of the message being received. And then in turn, the work being put in on this relationship, no matter whether it's friend, family, romantic, and see, this is somebody who's actively searching for the truth too. I mean, she's carrying the light bulbs. She's got the two little birds buzzing around her. She's actively seeking some sort of wisdom on how to put in the work. This is a card of perfecting something, and putting your all into work, things of that nature. So it's like it will come. The awareness of it will come and will allow you to take this new leap of faith to make this relationship that was previously inhibited by some negativity. It will allow it to come forth in a very happy way, a very beautiful way. Judgment, see? Okay, so this is important. This card is shining out, and this card is on the bottom. We're going to look at both of those, and the Ace of Coins is also trying to make its way out, the Chariot. So with the Judgment card, this is the Phoenix rising from the ashes. This is a relationship that was in a bad place that is rising up into this very loving, beautiful connection, one in which two people are putting equal effort, equal energy into the relationship to build something beautiful. And what I'm seeing is that this is moving forward rather rapidly. The Chariot is on the move. As soon as this information, as soon as this knowledge becomes apparent, and it's like, oh, that's all I need to do. Okay, got it, right? As soon as that information becomes apparent, then that person can bring this second chance, because the Judgment card is about a second chance energy back into the mix to create this beautiful, loving environment, right? And so we see here the Ace of Pentacles is that new beginning. And then with the Temperance card, we have the yin and yang, the balance of dark and light. And even I was talking about this earlier today too, right? Like sometimes you have to go through the fire to get to the joy, to get to the harvest. Sometimes you have to go through the difficulty to see, to prepare you for this beauty, because maybe perhaps back here where there was conflict, something had to be dealt with in order to bring about this tremendous happiness and this joy. And it looks like with Spirit kind of watching over this guy and this kind of a sense of the infinity symbol here, right? The yin and the yang kind of coming into balance. That patient energy. Something about this particular patient energy is bringing the reconciliation between these two people, and is bringing this into a place of pure love and harmony. Okay, my dears. I am done. For those of you that know me well and noticed that my readings were very short last week, I was dealing with COVID last week. All three of us got hit with COVID, and so even little Bella was wheezing. So now I'm doing well. As you can see, we have a 15-minute reading, and so things are back to normal. So those of you that were waiting on readings for me for last week, I would expect them Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Thank you for your patience, my loves. Love and light to you all. Hugs and kisses from Ocean. Mwah! And until later, ta-ta for now.